Hello everyone. Our topic today is reflection in plane mirrors. In the previous lesson, we talked about reflection in plane mirrors. We explained how we can determine the position of the image in the mirror. Here, finding an image position by construction. What do you mean by it? It's like if you will have an object and mirror and you will be asked to find the position of the image. Okay, how you can determine the position of image. We have two ways or two methods that we can use it to find the position of image. For example, these two methods, okay, we call them here are two methods of finding the position of the image by geometric construction. Okay, it's either by geometric construction using a protractor. Method 1 and method 2. Okay, here it's method 1. It's by geometric construction using protractor. Okay, how? Take a look on these two drawings. Okay, here what you should remember, the rules or the laws of reflection, that it says the angles. It's about angles. Okay, the incidence ray angle and reflected angle. We said the incidence angle, it's always equal to the reflect angle. So here we have the steps. Okay, steps for method number 1, which is about these two drawing. Okay, method number 1, although it's like as we mentioned here, we have method number 1 and number 2. These two methods, method number 1, it's a little bit complicated, while the method 2, it's much simpler. So you will be free. When you have a question, you will be free to use any way, unless they will ask you to use a specific way or a specific method. Now, let's talk about the method number 1, which is by geometric construction. Here, the steps, it says from the object O. Here it's the object. Okay, draw a ray which strikes the mirror at an angle of incidence of 35. Here it's the object. Here it's the mirror. Okay, so this is what kind of mirror? It's plane mirror, because as you can see, it's flat. So before we start, what do you think where the position of image will be? Okay, what do you think? The answer, of course, it should be here. It should be behind the mirror. Okay, now draw a ray from object to the mirror. Okay, the angle, it's 35. By the way, this number, it could be any number. You can draw a line or a ray with any number you want. It should not be always 35. It could be 5, 10, 20, 25, any number. Okay, then construct a normal line at right angle. Okay, this, it's the ray. Then you will draw number 2. What you will do? You will draw the normal. Okay, which is a vertical line. Construct a normal at the point where the ray strikes the mirror. Okay, you will draw it where? At here, at this point, at the point where the incident ray, it strikes the mirror. Then after that, what you will do? Number 3, draw a reflected ray. Okay, when you will draw the reflected ray, here they will not ask you how much it should be the angle here. You should know it, because the law of reflection, it says these two angles, this one and this one, it's equal. So if this one is 35, so this one, it should be how much? It should be 35. Now repeat steps 1 and 3 for a second ray. Okay, you will repeat the step number 1, which is drawing a ray and reflected ray, but this time you will not use 35. You will use any other number. Okay, so here, as you can see, what they did, they drew another ray, but this time, see how much it's the angle. It's not 35, it's another number. Okay, they send it with 55, and also the reflected ray, also it will be 55. Number 5, extend the two reflected ray backwards until they intersect, or until they meet. Okay, now we have the first line, the second line. Okay, what we will do, we will just draw a straight line. We will see these two lines will meet in a specific point. Now this point, it's what? It's the position of the image. The second way, or the second method. Method number 2. Method number 2, it's much easier. Just it depends on one rule that it says the distance between object and mirror, it's the same as distance from mirror to the object. Now you have the object, it's here, and the mirror, it's here. Okay, just steps from the object, or draw a line which passes through the mirror surface at right angle. This is object, this is the mirror. You will draw a line that it goes that it makes a right angle. See, here is the right angle. Now when the line it passes through the mirror, it makes a right angle. Okay, now you finish the step number 1. Step number 2, measure the distance from object to the mirror. Now you will bring a ruler, you will measure the distance from this point to this point. Okay, now the rule, it says the distance from object to the mirror, it's same as the distance from mirror to the image. Let's assume that, for example, the distance from object to the mirror, it's 3 centimeters. If the distance from object to the mirror, it's 3 centimeters, what do you think where the image position will be? Just you will use your ruler, you will measure from here and until 3 centimeters. So you will see now the distance, these two distances are equal. Reflection problems. Example, a horizontal ray of light strikes a plane mirror whose surface is angled at 55 degrees to the ground, as shown below left. Here we have this drawing. Okay, A, it says what is the angle between the reflected ray and the ground. So here it's the incident ray, and here it's the reflected ray. Okay, so they want to find what is the reflected angle. Okay, so they are asking us to find this. Okay, how much it's this angle from here to here. Okay, this angle. Here they said the surface is angled at 55 to the ground. So as you can see here, this angle is 55. Now, how to solve this question? In the diagram above left, angles A and B and C have also been labeled. Okay, they wrote A, B, C for us, so we can get the question. The incident ray, here you should focus. The key to solve this question, it's what? The incident ray, this ray, it's parallel to the ground. So incident ray, ground, these two, they are parallel. Okay, to the ground. So the angle between a reflected ray, okay, this incident ray, it's with the ground, they are parallel. What's that mean? If this, it's already given 55. So what about in math, in geometric, as we know, these two parallels, two parallel lines, they have the same angle. Okay, here if this is 55, so also A will be 55. So I solved for you here. Okay, here it's the answer for this question. They gave us angle A, B, and C. Okay, they want from us to find this one, B and C together. Okay, the key to solve this question is this incident ray with the ground are parallel. So what's that mean? This 55, it's equal to A. That means the angle A, it's how much? It is 55. They want from us to find B and C together. How much they equal to how much? Now, look at the normal. If you know that this one, A and B, this angle, A and B, if you will focus on it, you will see it's what? It is a right angle. So if A and B together, they are equal to 90. Now, as we know, A it's 55. Okay, A plus B equal to 90. Now we know that A it's 55. So we will replace A with 55. 55 plus angle B, okay, equal to 90. Now we can just put the variables in one side and the node in another side. So B equal to 90 minus 55 equal to 35. Now the angle B, it's how much? It is 35 degrees. Okay, now we found the first part of the question, or half of the question. In reflection law, we have a rule, it says, or a law that it says incidence angle, it's equal to reflection angle. Okay, this is incidence angle B. The incidence angle, it's always equal to reflected angle. Okay, now if B, it's 35 and it's equal to C, so also C will be 35. Now B and C, both of them, they are equal to 70. Okay, B, if the mirror is re-angled to reflect the ray vertically upwards, what is the new angle between surface of the mirror and the ground? Here it's B. Here is just what? The same question but in opposite way. Here they gave us this angle. They asked us to find this one. But now it's opposite. Okay? They are asking us to find this angle. Okay. here is the drawing again. Incident ray and ground. The key to solve this question, it's what? It's depending on these words. Parallel. The incident ray and the ground are parallel. The incident ray, it form right angle. Okay, these are the main words. Now the question, it's what? Find x. This x. Now if a plus b equal to 90, a and b, this angle, it's 90. How do we know it's 90? Because they form a right angle. The right angle, these two words, right angle, it means 90. Okay, now a plus b equal to 90, these two. Okay, these angles, a and b. A and b, they form angle, right angle, which is 90. Now in reflection law, it says the incident ray, the incident angle, sorry, it's equal to reflected ray. Now what's that mean? It means b and c, they are equal. This angle, we call it incident angle, and this angle c, we call it reflected angle. The law, it says incident angle, it's equal to reflected angle. Okay, so c, it's equal to b. Incident angle, it's equal to reflected angle. So a plus b, a plus b equal to 90. Okay, and also look at this, b and c, they are what? Right angle. So both of them, they are 90. Half of it, it's 45. So now b, what we will do, we will just use this formula again, but here we will replace the letter b with the number 45. A plus 45 equal to 90. Maybe you will ask from where this 45 it comes. Okay, the 45, it's what? It's b here. B and C, both of them, they are right angle. Okay, if A and B, they are right angle. Okay, so now that's mean 90 divided by 2, A and B. Okay, so B now it's 45. Incident angle, it's equal to reflected angle. So B, it's equal to C. 45 here and 45 here. Now A equal to 90 minus 45. It's just this formula. You will put the numbers in one side and the letters in one side. A equal to 45. Now what did we get? We got this one, A. Now the second part, A, it's equal to x. So this angle of A, it's equal to angle of C, or sorry, x. Why it's equal? Because they are parallel. So x equal to 45. I hope everything was clear. Your task is solving the questions of the course book, these questions, and also the questions in the workbook. Again, don't forget, when you will watch the video, write any comment so I can make sure everyone received the video and everything is clear in the video. If you have any questions, if there is anything it's not clear, please don't hesitate to call me, to text me. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.